Hey y'all, so today I'm going to make a baked bean recipe that my mom makes and I absolutely love it. So I've got me a big old skillet on a medium heat. We're preheating it right now, and then I'm going to add about 4 slices of bacon to that. Now guys, if you want to add more or less, that's fine, it's totally up to you, but we need those delicious bacon drippings to saute up our onions. Alright, if you see over here, I've got my little water bath canner with the lid off. We've done some canning today, so it's cooling off. We're going to get started on this. So hopefully my pan has heated up a bit. I think Mom adds more bacon than I do, which, guys, you add to your taste. And sorry if I sound a little funny. I got a new phone, and I'm trying to figure out how to use it, so hopefully it runs as smoothly as my older phone. The only reason I got a new phone, my old phone was about 6 years old and it just wouldn't hold a charge. I remember I had to work summer camp this summer and I had to bring a charger, and one day I literally had to charge it twice. Alright, so we're gonna add in that last piece of bacon. It's all stuck. And we're going to get it frying. We're going to take the bacon out of the pan. And you will have some, we call it grease, but the fancy term is probably drippings in the pan. Let me bring it up. Well, it's overheating. But keep those in there. And then you're going to get a half of a green pepper, chop it up. I didn't have any. I just had the frozen peppers, I'm sorry. And you're going to add that to your pan. I'm going to turn the heat down. And then you have, excuse me, I can't get my stuff right today. You tell I'm tired. And then 1 medium onion chopped, and you're going to cook it for about 5 minutes until it's nice and tender. While that's getting nice and tender, let's get the other stuff ready. Okay, so this has softened up real nicely, so now we're going to add in our beans. It calls for 3 28-ounce cans. Is that backwards? Oh, I'm sorry if that's backwards. But anyway, 3 28-ounce cans of pork and beans. You just add them directly to this pan, and I'm hoping this one's big enough. My wooden spoon's a little bit too big. I'm gonna have to get a like a little, get out my domestic diva. Domestic diva. My sister got that for me. Yep, your Aunt Tammy, Troy boy. It's my son Troy. He's named after his uncle Troy, and my grandpa's name was Troy. His middle name is Edward, which is my dad's name, and I believe my great-grandpa's name, my dad's grandpa, is Edward. We might get it in here. We'll see. We've got 1 more to go. It's going to be close, isn't it? Usually I don't film this portion, but trying, you know, newer things. Alright. Woo, guys, looky there. Alright, let's see. Oh, we're gonna make it. I don't know. Okay. We might make it. Alright, so before this, I preheated my oven to 325 degrees because not only are you going to mix it and kind of bring it to a simmer here, but you're also going to bake them in the oven. Alright, so we have this added. I don't know if I can fit anything else in this pan. So I'm going to cut the eye off and get out a large mixing bowl. So we have them in the largest mixing bowl that I could find, and just smelling this, it brings back memories of when my mom started making these. Now, I'm not a fan of baked beans, but I absolutely love these right here. They are so good. They're actually going to go with our 4th of July food. We're having some, hamburgers and those cheddar brats and stuff, and made Mom and Dad some ribs, and we've got some too. Alright, so to this, I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of brown sugar. I have it packed in there. And then I'm going to add in 3/4 cup of barbecue sauce. Let me get out our barbecue sauce. I'm using the Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, but I'm sure you can use any barbecue sauce that you like. Now, you'll probably hear a little bell down there. I don't know if you guys remember little Rose that we rescued. So she's been to the vet. She's had her first vet appointment, and they estimate her birthday being tax day, April 14th. So that means when we were able to rescue her, she was only 2 weeks and 4 days old. I remember watching her walk, and she was very wobbly. And that's actually her playing with the tripod right there. And we had to wake up every few hours, well, I did, and my youngest son, and feed her at night because she was so little. Now I know why. She was just a baby. So now she's had her first set of shots and dewormer, and she goes back on the 20th for her next vet appointment for her shots, and then we are discussing at that time getting her spayed. So we'll mix this up, and then I'm going to add in a 1/4 cup of, you can use, Mom said you could use white distilled or apple cider vinegar. I've got me some apple cider vinegar over here, and we're just going to use a 1/4 cup of it. I don't even know what the date is on this. Does vinegar ever go bad, guys? Smells like vinegar. Ooh, Lord. Let me tell you, vinegar really helps out with, I have really bad acid reflux. Like, it's not even funny. And I take about a tablespoon or 2 of apple cider vinegar, put it in some water, and I drink that, and let me tell you, it helps. You wouldn't believe it. Now, you can add in 2 teaspoons of dry mustard, or a couple tablespoons of Dijon mustard, or just whatever mustard you have on hand. Let me see what I have on hand. I thought I had mustard. Okay, I've got, I guess this is either Save-A-Lot or, whose brand is this? Look, we got 2 tablespoons, do you? Yeah, close enough. Or, Aldi's. Hello, Troy. What can we do for you? My son just came in from outside. Alright, so we're going to mix this up. And I'm going to put it in a 9x13. I'm going to line mine with aluminum foil because I don't feel like making a bigger mess than what I've already made today. Alrighty. Let's see how good or bad of a job I do transferring over. So I'm going to tell you guys, I need to I have not worked out. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, make a move. Ooh, there we go. Yum. Yeah, we're giving Mom and Dad some of these as well. They usually come over to the house, but my dad's mobility has really gone downhill this year. And it hurts to see that. But you can't help it. Okay, now, excuse me, now I'm going to put the bacon on top. She didn't say to crumble it or to lay the strips out. So everybody gets a nice piece of bacon. I'm going to crumble it. That's probably not what you're supposed to do. I don't know. It all eats. It all goes to the same place, don't it? Now we are going to bake it until these are nice and bubbly. So I'm going to check it at about the 25-minute mark. All right, we're checking on them. They're starting to bubble a little bit, so we're going to give them some more time. We just pulled them out of the oven. They bake for about 35 minutes. If that's too long for you, it's okay. So I'm going to move the pan around so you can see that, you know, it's not really watery. They'll thicken up as it cools, but I hope you all really enjoy this recipe and you have a wonderful, blessed, safe day.